Okay, looks like this is the 10 o'clock agenda for Tuesday, August the 5th. And all the items on here, we've got this little proclamation of Make a Will Month and emergency management awareness. Okay, well, I'm fine with all that stuff. It doesn't cost any money. They can do that all they want. The consent agenda, folks. This is where the county just votes one vote for everything on the consent agenda. So items 6 through 23. So what is that, like 18 items, I guess? Let's see. Well, I should be able to do that math, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 items there. Jeez, should have been able to do that. It totals up to like $850,000. $850,000. Again, folks, the county, it takes a lot of money to operate a county like this. I'm not saying we don't need to operate. I'm not saying we don't need to spend money. But when we're over budget, $10 million, we want to raise taxes 33%. We got a serious problem. Um, just going through this thing, looks like this is a grant, so I got no problem with receiving a grant for $500,000. Authorization to accept a grant, okay, for $131,000, no problem. Here, number 8, we want to make an application to the Board of Regents of the University Systems of Georgia for $2 million. That's exactly what the change order is about. Now, you won't find the change order for the library on here because after our presentation today, the county really considered that change order and they took it off the agenda. So they'll be talking about that in a future meeting. But here we do have $200,000 for the pool for Boundary Waters. This is to agree to approve a service agreement. There's no budget obligation to that. It's a very low cost agreement. It's like $120 per event, but these people facilitate the in-home house care. Okay, so I'm not real a big fan of that. But here, approval agreement to Douglas County Sheriff's Office and Darlene Sheridan for previously approved part-time grant-funded case manager position. Da 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 for $33,000. Okay, well, hey, you know what? If the sheriff's department doing what they're doing, 33 grand, it's not a whole lot. I'm not concerned. Approval of amendment to the juvenile court attorney contract for Amber Walden, increase salary $5,000. Okay, so she's making 70 grand. All right, yeah, well, maybe we can dig into that. We got bigger fish to fry right now. Authorization to approve the Yancey Cat quote for a 300 or for a 325 TC hydraulic excavator. Hey, that's a nice excavator, okay? In the amount of $304,000. Okay. Hey, look, Yancey, we want to buy your equipment. I love a county. I love it if we can do in-house work. Okay. So I'm all for the county having equipment and being able to perform its own work. But as long as we're talking about a $10 million overage and a potential 33% tax increase, I am not in favor for a $304,000 purchase. Okay, so yes, Jens, I think on the big scale, on the grand scheme, this is a good thing to do. Let's buy the equipment. Let's maintain our own roads. Let's maintain our own assets. But right now, no. Okay, so let's see. Approval of a resolution to amend the 2024 budget to align with year-end budget reconciliation. Approval of a resolution to amend the 2024 budget. Not even really sure what that is. To amend the 2024 budget. We're in 2025. I have no idea what that even means. Approval to pay Image Trend 5 grand, funded by the fire department budget. Okay, I'm not sure what it is. Approval of contract with Culligan and Carrollton Water in the amount of $150 per month for 12 months, be funded by the Information Services Department. Not sure what that is. Here we go. Big ticket item. Authorization to pay 100 grand for ROK Technologies for GIS cloud managing services using general fund balance. Folks, I'm going to tell you right now, the county for $100,000 can build their own server and set Postgres on it and deploy their own solution. As many data centers as we have in this county, yeah, we ought to be getting, no, we shouldn't be paying anything for cloud services and county data. Okay, nothing. One of these units out here ought to be, we ought to be talking to them about hosting our data. All right, so Pro Cutters looks like $15,000 per month between September and December to take care of the Liberty Road, Post Road, Lee Road, Thornton Road, I-20 interchanges. Okay, yeah, make the interstate look good. So I mean, September, October, November, December. Let's see, that's 4 months at 14 grand a month. That's $60,000. Hey, I'm all for transportation spending. That's 60 grand, but as long as we're talking about a tax increase, we need to pump the brakes. Authorization to pay $117,000 to Esri, ESRI. That's a GIS software company, folks. Listen, I'm telling you right now, um, it's pretty standard for counties to use that software. There are alternatives. Google Earth, QGIS, open source software, GIS program, Postgres. So this item up here, this 98,000 plus this 116, they really go together. So this is like 220 grand for GIS services. No. Okay. Until we get our budget under control, no. And there are options that we should explore. Motion to proceed as discussed in ES regard to Adams case. Not sure what that is. Motion to authorize staff to issue lease agreement. Uh, okay. Approval to accept total loss settlement, 6 grand. Approval to accept settlement agreement with USA for 7 grand. All right, so there we go, guys. And I put that in a calculator. I think it's about $850,000. Okay, then we got some announcements. Um, let's see. Get ready. Let's see. Let's see if they mention the taxes. No, they don't mention the taxes. So this is the agenda for August the 5th. Okay, at 10 a.m. That's tomorrow, Tuesday, August the 5th at 10 a.m. And yeah, folks, I really encourage you to get familiar with this BOC Agenda Citizens Portal. Douglas County is a great county. Douglas County is doing a great job being transparent. I think our Board of Commissioners want to do the right thing. I think they're well-meaning people. We as a citizenry have to stand up and speak out to help them to understand and give them what they need because they have other interests that are appealing to them as well. We, the taxpayer that fund this whole operation, if we're asleep at the wheel, it allows them to be drunk at the wheel. So we need to do our job, stand up and speak out. So thanks for watching. Share and like this video. And if you're available, Tuesday, August the 5th, show up at 10 o'clock, 10 minutes early to register to speak. I know it's hard. We got to work. We got to do our job. But if you're able to come and protect your community, we'd love to have you there to do that. Okay, thanks for watching.